Hi, I'm Chris Phillip for the Dream Giveaway Garage on location with the Firebird convertible that you can win in the Firebird Dream Giveaway. What an excellent example of first generation Firebird look, style, and performance. Oh, you're gonna love this car. And remember, you can win it by helping out charity. We're gonna tell you how in just a little bit. Come on along for the ride. There are 5 models in the Firebird lineup in 1968. You could have gotten a 6-cylinder, you could have gotten a 350 2-barrel, you could have gotten a 350 4-barrel. And one step up from that, but one step lower than the 400, is a 350 high output. A little bit lighter in the front end than the 400, and it filled that sweet spot for people who didn't want their insurance company to ding them for having a 400 powered muscle car back in the day. So when we look at this engine, we'll see it's got that iconic Pontiac blue paint over it that was very standard back in the day. Plus, it's got power brakes, it's got power steering, no AC. If you like cool air, you can take the top down and go for a spin, right? Wonderful restoration on here, great attention to detail. And the great thing about this 350 HO engine is that it gave almost the same amount of horsepower as the 400. So it's a great, fun, sporty convertible from Pontiac in the late 1960s. Pair it with a 4-speed, you've got a super rare car. Speaking of rare, there are about 3,500 350 HOs made in the Firebird in 1968. If convertibles were 1 of 5, that means there are about 700 of these 350 HO convertibles made. Now add in the fact that Starlight Black is a special order color in 1968. My guess, 1 of less than 100 ever produced. That's a pretty rare bird. Now remember, the 400 Firebird came with the hood scoops, the 350 did not, but the hood tack could be ordered on the 350 or the 350 HO, and that's why you see it there. Engine displacement call out, whether you bought the 350 or the 400, is right here on the side of the beak of the hood, in this case the 350. How do we tell it's an HO? We have to come back around to the side of the car, and there's an HO graphics package that was available. It's a beautiful red stripe on the black paint going all the way down from wheel to wheel on here. One of my favorite emblems of all time is the Firebird emblem. You can get a good look at that right here. That very mid-century looking Firebird with the red and the black and the chrome, and then the Firebird letters spelled out for you. What a great looking car. Oh, I should mention to you, all Firebirds in 1968 came with 14-inch wheels. These have been upgraded to 15-inch wheels. And what's that PMD on the center cap stand for? Well, that's an easy one. Pontiac Motor Division. Back in the day, General Motors had divisions. Chevy was one, Cadillac was one, Pontiac was one, so on and so forth. Let's go around to the back of the car, and you'll see that you've got the rear quarter inserts. That's standard on all Firebirds. This example has the molding around the wheel wells. The top is a manual top. The color is black. And talking about that Firebird emblem that I like so much, it's right on the gas tank filler door. See it right there? While you're back here, you'll see the great looking Firebird taillights and dual exhaust. Of course, that high output engine came from the factory with dual exhaust. Well, I can tell you about how the exhaust sounds, but why don't we take a look inside this amazing Firebird convertible that you can win? Let's fire it up. There are 2 interiors available on the Firebird in 1968, a standard like this one, or a deluxe. The deluxe has a grab handle right here, and that's how you can tell that this one is a standard. I love that Firebird again, right there on the glove box, also here on the steering wheel. Other than that, You know the big thing here, big 4-speed, M20, Muncie transmission. This vehicle was ordered with the electric clock option, but we don't see a clock here. This has been modified during restoration to now house an oil gauge and a water temp gauge. Kind of a cool idea to put those gauges there, as it does not have the factory gauge option here in the instrument panel. Well, 3 pedals on the floor, 4-speed right there. You know what it's time to do. Let's fire up this Firebird convertible. I love the sound of that 350 HO engine. It's got a healthy cam in it. That dual exhaust helps a whole lot. And just imagine, you've got this car, you win it from Dream Giveaway, and you can enjoy it forever. Here, let me power it down. You're not going to get me out of this one. I want to sit here until the winner gets here. I hope that it's you. What a fantastic Firebird for you to win in our Firebird Dream Giveaway. Has all the great muscle car features that you'd like to see in a Firebird, like a 350 HO engine, like a 4-speed, like a convertible top. Remember, this one is super rare, one of estimated less than 100 produced. Use that promo code that you see with this video, get your bonus tickets, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you're the lucky winner. We'll see you next time with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes, like a 1968 Firebird 350 HO convertible. It only happens here, in our favorite place on earth, on location, for the Dream Giveaway Garage. See you next time, everybody.